everyone, welcome back to the b8ta TV studio for today's live episode of b8ta Insider. I'm your host Noelle, and today I am so excited to welcome Joyaa Cole to the program. She is the founder and CEO of Jo and Monroe Home and Body, which creates these incredible luxury candles that we have available on b8ta.com. You guys are going to absolutely love them. I am obsessed. We are all obsessed here in the b8ta TV studio with the Jo and Monroe Home and Body luxury candles. And I can't wait for you guys to meet Joyaa. She has an incredible founder story. The company is only a year old, if you can believe it. So let's go live to her now. She joins us from Houston, Texas. So hey, howdy to you, Joyaa. So good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Very excited, yes. Well, like I said, we are obsessed with your candles. I'm so excited for what's to come from you at Jo and Monroe. I would love to just start by kind of taking us back in time. Let's go into the b8ta TV Time Capsule.
Yeah.
Back to 2014, which was the year that your daughter was born. And you told me that the night before, was it the day before your daughter was born, you made your very first candle?
So actually, it was before she was born. So
Okay.
yeah, I had just found out I was expecting. And so
Okay.
a friend of mine had invited me over. She was really into DIY things. And so I said, why not? And we made a few candles. And so I thought that it would be cool to maybe one day start a business, but life kind of got in the way. And then probably about 3 years ago or so, maybe 4, I took it seriously. So I turned that hobby into a business, and I started researching and doing whatever I could to pretty much start this business.
Amazing. What is it about the candle making process that you personally love so much?
It's so therapeutic. I mean, I zone out, maybe I may even pour me like a glass of wine, play some music. And I don't know, it's just so soothing. And then the fragrances that I use, they smell so good. It's just a very fun and therapeutic process for me, I would say.
Well, it's fun and therapeutic for us to be burning your candles.
Very
because,
relaxing.
like I said, oh my gosh, so relaxing. They smell incredible. So excited for you to tell us more about the different scents in your signature line. But would love to know where the name Jo and Monroe comes from.
Yeah, so Jo is my grandfather and Monroe is my daughter who's 5 now. That's her middle name. And so when I was thinking about, what I wanted to call the company and what I wanted the brand to be, I wanted it to pretty much speak to what's important to me, which is my family. My grandfather is very inspiring to me. And then my daughter, of course, who is like literally my heartbeat, the love of my life. I figured what better way to, just honor them, if you will. And their relationship is the cutest. It's such a blessing that, my grandfather is still here and he gets to watch his great granddaughter, grow up. So, I came up with Jo and Monroe, and the name just kind of flowed. I think it's so catchy.
Oh my gosh, it's so catchy. And like I said, I mean, I'm just still amazed that you've only been running the company for a year now?
Not even a year.
Not even a year. Wow.
May marks the year anniversary of actually, I guess, selling my first candle.
Wow. And you've sold quite a few since then. So congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now I told our viewers that you're joining us live from Houston, but you are originally from Chicago.
Yes.
So tell me about how, being from Chicago has sort of inspired your aesthetic, your personal style, all of that.
Well, to me, being from Chicago is a city full of dreams and hope. And when I started, my business, I had no idea what it would do. I had no idea where to start. All I had was dreams and, hope that it would do well. And I think, being from Chicago, having that drive is what really pushed me to follow my dreams and create, the brand. And create something that I was proud of. So everything from the aesthetic, the colors, the naming of everything, I came up with because those are, I guess, things that I enjoy and would like. It was important to me to create something that, as a consumer, I would buy myself and enjoy. So definitely, being from Chicago, I just that drive, everything about Chicago just screams, wanting more and to do better and just be successful. So love being from Chicago.
Wow. Shout out to Chicago.
Shout out to Chicago. Yes.
Yeah. For instilling so much ambition and tenacity in you. I mean, it truly shows here. And you talked a little bit about kind of the aesthetic. These candles I have here are from your minimalist collection. Just so timeless and classic. And really, obviously, the black and white goes with anyone's decor in any home, which we absolutely love. But you have some candles there with you from your signature line that I would love for you to show us and talk about, because those are amazing.
So it's right behind me, and so let's see. This one is brandy leather. I hope that the lighting is probably a little bit of glare.
Yeah, it looks great.
But, these were launched originally. And then I figured there was a need to create something that would be for everyone, right? A lot of people probably don't have a lot of gold accents in their home. And I think that black is perfect for the everyday minimalist and just those who are very simple in their design and aesthetics within their home. So, these are the signature collections.
They are beautiful. So really very obviously similar, right? We've got this label, and the candles are hand poured. It's the same candle, just, different kind of look. Love the gold. Tell me about the different scents. So you have the brandy leather there with you, as well as the cashmere vanilla, which I have here as well. I have the cashmere vanilla and the dark roses. Tell me about the other scents in the line and how you really have gotten it so right, because Joyaa, you have nailed every single scent, and I want to know what the secret is.
Well, thank you. I always get so like, really? I don't know. It's just the maybe the perfectionist in me, but basically there's 5 scents. As you mentioned, there's cashmere vanilla, dark roses, brandy leather, Palo Santo, and pineapple sage. So basically, when I was, testing the different scents, I wanted to make sure that it was something that would be well-rounded. So for someone who is more into floral scents, they have something to choose from. Someone more into a woodsy scent, a unisex universal scent, we have brandy leather. Palo Santo is perfect for just the overall, I like to call it like my spa candle for relaxing. It's just so soothing. Cashmere vanilla, I would say, is the most subtle out of the lineup, just for those who might be a little sensitive to fragrances. But dark roses is definitely the best seller. It is a floral scent like none other. It's a very modern rose. It's not your average rose scent, I would say, which is why I love it. So we started with 5. You can find the 5 scents in each of the signature, the gold here, and then with you, the minimalist. But, we do plan to expand and create more candles. So I guess originally I just didn't want people to be confused and have too many options. I just wanted to say, hey, these are your options. Just kind of pick and choose what you think would fit you best.
I love that. I love that you've created this really core signature line. Every single one is so unique, like you said. And my personal favorite is the dark roses. I have told so many people about this candle, Joyaa. Like, seriously, I've stopped people on the streets at this point. I'm like, you need to smell this candle. But what I love about it is that you've paired kind of kind of the floral, right, with these spicier notes of cumin, black pepper, things that you wouldn't exactly think would go well together. And it seems like you tend to do that a lot, and it's just it makes the candle smell so unique. It's really surprising to the senses, and yeah. So I love that. I love that
Yeah, I mean
you've
that's
kind
what
of
make
done that.
yeah, that's what makes the whole candle making process so much fun, just the
Hmm.
experimental part behind it. I
Yeah,
like to call it the joining of art and science. So,
yeah.
it's fun. I love it.
How long does it take you to get it right?
Oh my gosh. I mean, to be honest with you, when I first started, I said I'm going to take this serious. It took me about a year and a half to research and test,
Hmm.
start making candles. Is definitely a trial and error process. So it was a lot of patience needed, but once you get it right, it's just smooth sailing from there. You can just keep going.
Wow. And now, what is your personal favorite candle in the lineup?
Well, like I said, it would be dark roses.
Okay. Yes.
I love that candle. Honestly, I love all of them. It's so hard. I mean, there were others that I considered, but I said I only wanted five, and I wanted, a candle from each area, I guess, citrus, floral, and those were my top five. But if I had to choose, it would definitely be dark roses.
Amen. That is my favorite too. We are definitely aligned in that way. And Joya, tell me, so these candles, all of your candles are clean burning. Tell me exactly what that means.
So we use a vegan coconut apricot wax, which is gluten free, toxin free. Even the essential oils that are within the fragrances themselves are
Hmm.
toxin free. When I created this, I wanted something to both be luxurious and eco friendly. I didn't want to compromise the two, and I knew that it would be
Hmm.
possible. So everything that we use is sustainable and eco-friendly. So, I'm proud to say that that's the case within our products. So yeah, it's a vegan candle, clean burning coconut wax candle.
Amazing. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know there are lots of hidden, toxins in their candles. So it's really important to find one like Joe and Monroe that's clean burning. Also, the wood wick. Tell me more about the wood wick and why you chose to go with that as opposed to a
Oh
traditional
yeah.
wick.
So wooden wicks, they give off I like to say, like a fireplace aesthetic. They have like a very subtle crackling noise that, again,
Hmm.
going back to the whole idea of just relaxation and soothing, not to mention the flame itself gives like this teardrop, silhouette. So
Uh-huh.
I love that about wooden wicks, and they burn a lot slower than your typical cotton wick. So you'll find that your candle will last much longer.
Hmm.
And the wooden wicks that we use are also handmade and sourced right here in the US. So that's another cool fact.
Amazing. Well, you are a very busy woman.
Mhm.
You are a mother. You
Yes.
are also, is it an IT project manager? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm project manager. Mhm.
Project manager. By day, you're making these candles. At night, running your business. So, other than burning candles and pouring yourself a glass of wine at the end of the day, what are your tips for maintaining a healthy balance and also a healthy self care routine?
Well, I had to learn to ask for help. I had to learn
Hmm.
to delegate. I can't do it all on my own, and I definitely don't want to compromise time spent with my daughter, especially
Yeah.
right now. She does online school from home, so a lot of time is dedicated to her. Um,
Hmm.
I guess for me, self care is about, asking for help when you need it and learning to, maybe pull back and take a pause when you may feel overwhelmed. So I had to learn that because it's not always about, oh, okay, I'm gonna go get a spa or a massage, and all those things are
Hmm.
great, but it's really for me managing my time better because I do have a lot on my plate and a lot has to get done. But I know when I'm starting to feel that breaking point, and I know when it's like, okay, it's time to take a little pause and see
Yeah.
where you can get some help.
Definitely. Great advice. Great advice.
Mhm.
Um, And tell me, Joya. Okay, so we have so Joe and Monroe. It's home and body.
Hmm.
So would love to learn about kind of what is next for you. What is next for the company?
Yeah.
I know you have some tricks up your sleeve. So let's hear it.
So, when going back to the name Joe Monroe, I made sure to leave candle out of the name because I knew
Hmm.
I wanted it to be more than just a candle company. So, I decided upon home and body. So, what's next for us in the body part of the business is body scrubs, body butters,
Yes.
also getting into skincare. All of these things are definitely in the works and hopefully will be launched this summer. So
Oh
uh,
my gosh.
I took my time with it. We started with the candles. It's been about a year of researching and trial and error, just really perfecting, the body part of it because this is stuff that's going to go on your body. So we have to get it right. And
Right.
yeah, it's no rush for us, but we're definitely ready and aiming towards a summer release.
Amazing. Well, I have a feeling you're going to be a very, very busy woman come the holiday season. These are going to be incredible gifts for people to give
Yeah.
at Christmas. So my advice to you is to keep burning your candles, pouring your wine, because I think you're going to be very busy, especially over the summer, but then headed into the fall and into Christmas and all of the holidays. Now, being that it's March and it is Women's History Month, I'd love to do kind of a lightning round of questions that pertain to you as a female founder.
Okay.
So let's start with, just as a female founder, what would you say has been the biggest challenge that you've faced in starting your business?
Oh my gosh. Wow. The biggest challenge, I would say, letting myself get in the way and
Mm,
probably setting the bar a little bit too low, not truly believing in myself. Um, as a woman-owned business entrepreneur, you definitely must believe in yourself and like no other person will, because that's at the end of the day, that might be all you have. But if you can show that you believe in yourself, others will follow suit, definitely.
Now, is there a mantra that you live by?
Yes, there's so many, and I can't remember right now, but I definitely keep like a book of quotes. I have a prayer book. I definitely meditate and just to keep my mind in a positive mindset and positive energy because there are days where I may feel, defeated or am I in too deep? Do I know what I'm doing? But I just keep going and that's all you can do. Believe in yourself and keep going.
Believe in yourself and keep going. Love that.
Yeah.
That is great. That's a great mantra.
There you go.
And there you go. And now, what would you say success looks like to you right now?
Success would look like um, confidence, finding peace in it all. Just to kind of give you a backstory, when I launched, I told myself, I just want to sell 5 candles. If I can sell 5 candles in this first month, then I'll keep going. And clearly I did more than that. I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I mean, you just have to keep going and believe in yourself. I can only say that so much because, and it may sound cliche, but it's so true.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, you have sold, I would say, just, few more than that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And Joya, is there a woman in your life personally who has played a critical role in your development as a business leader?
Wow. I would say, yeah, of course, there have been, especially with in the candle making world, right? Before I got into it, I didn't know that there were so many amazing women-owned candle businesses, and so I started doing my research. And I mean, I look up to them. They inspire me. one in particular, Harlem Candle Company. I think her name is Terry. I think she's amazing, and I love her brand. So she has definitely inspired me along my journey as well.
And what about, being that it's Women's History Month, what about a specific woman in history, or in, a public figure in today, that inspires you?
Yeah, so I would have to say none other than Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. Just the idea that, she has broken down barriers, and she's in the position that she's in only because she, kept going and didn't let, anything stop her. So, and not only that, she's also a soror of mine. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Just have to put that out there. I would have to say her for sure.
Very cool. Oh, I love that sister bond.
Mm-hmm.
Kamala needs a candle. Joe and
She
Monroe, we got to get it
does.
into the White House.
Let's see. Hopefully she can see this.
Yes. Last question, Joya, for you. What would you say to a young female, future female entrepreneur who's either doubting her idea or doubting herself?
Yeah. And oh my gosh. I mean, not to be long-winded with that one, but you can do it. It doesn't have to. You don't have to see that it has been done before. I think a lot of times that has stopped me, just because I didn't see it be done, and I don't have an example to look towards. But be that example. I would say be that example. Be that person to start it, to do it first. Because if you believe it in your heart, it will come to pass. I say just do it. I mean, as simple as that. Just do it. Even if everyone around you may think you're crazy and tell you no, and second guess you, you find peace in that you didn't let anyone stop you, and you kept going.
Great advice to end on, Joya. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
So much fun. We'd love to have you back again very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again. And to all of our viewers out there, you can go to joeandmonroe.com to see the full line of candles, also learn more about Joya's story. You can also go to b8ta.com. We have the minimalist candles available right now. They retail for $38. They are 10 ounces each. All 5 cents available on b8ta.com, and the signature line is coming very soon. So you're going to be able to check that out really, really soon here. Thank you again for joining us here in the b8ta TV studio. We'll be back again with more live episodes of b8ta Insider very soon. Bye.